Don't shut the door.
Water. Check. Don't shut the door. Check.
This park really filled in, didn't it? Okay, good morning. Good morning.
Thanks for that update, Sheila. The park really did fill in.
It's always funny until it's on the other foot.
I know, until you're like recording me on the other foot. You're right. We are heading out. So good morning, everyone. We are heading out and we're going to a nice little find. It's about an hour drive here in California. So, oh yeah, we're in California. I don't know if we told you that. We don't know what to expect and we don't know, I don't know. Sheila found this thing and I'm like, okay, we're gonna check it out.
Off we go.
Off we go.
On an adventure. I brought some extra jackets.
And we got waters, we got other stuff.
GoPros, cameras.
GoPros, cameras, check. Roll the intro and we'll get this adventure started.
Sounds like a plan.
Check. Sheila's hair's gonna dry along the way.
Yeah, we have an hour.
We're already late. Well, we're late starting. Yeah, we'll roll the intro. Just roll it.
A man and a woman left their home to switch things up and go on the road. They didn't know where they would go, but it's gotta be better than staying home. They switched it up. They switched it up.
It's a little tight in here, huh? Oh, look, they've got their little decorations out. It's very pretty.
I'm not sure they appreciate being on a YouTube channel.
They don't know that.
They're making breakfast. Not Todd and Sheila. We're never in the campground.
Yeah, that's a misnomer.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. We're never here. I think that's the difference, though. For these people coming out camping for the weekend, that is the journey. For us, Fiona's just the home to let us go see the things.
Quite the gate we have going on here.
Oh my gosh. I just got a glimpse of it.
Where is it?
Holy crap.
I don't see it. Oh!
It's up there. Do you see that? Okay, that's impressive.
Welcome to Hearst Castle. Sheila's got us going to this place called Hearst Castle. It's probably, what, north of LA, probably 2 hours, 3 hours? And it's in between LA and San Francisco.
Look at you trying to be geographic.
I know, I saw a sign. It was 200 miles to San Francisco, so I know we're south of San Francisco. Fun fact, it's a 5-mile road they had to build from down here to get to the top. So you park at the bottom. Guess we shuttle up. I have no idea what to expect. This seems to be par for the course though.
Yeah, I think you probably say that in every video.
Every video, yeah. If you're new to the channel, just get used to hearing it, I guess.
Going to slaughter along the winding bridle path that would become this road. Climbing on horseback 1,600 feet, over 488 meters, to a hilltop that was often sunny when the fog shrouded the coast during the summertime.
The crazy part about that drive is that he used to have like the largest privately owned zoo So you would have passed giraffes and what other animals? Bison. I mean, just everything.
Kangaroos.
Can you imagine that? I mean, this 5-mile drive up here is insane.
Really have to stay together. If we don't stay together, unfortunately, I'm going to have to begin talking. You.
Under the palm trees in the California sun.
On over.
Sand underneath our feet. The morning's just begun.
He's 6 years old, and he was living and working in New York City with his wife Millicent and his 5 sons. At that time, Mr. Hearst was the most powerful newspaper publisher in the world.
This is a pool I would like to have.
Fun fact, Sheila loves Roman architecture, so the Neptune pool is pretty impressive.
And now my memory slowly coming back. Cracks a smile upon my face, but then it all turns black. Something about tonight, now it's gonna be your last. And now my mind is a mess, my heart is pounding fast. Oh, I wish that you could stay.
They've kept the landscaping pretty much the same as...
Oh yeah, exactly, yeah. The gardens were at their peak about 2 weeks ago. I mean, they're beautiful now,
Yeah.
but the roses were all out, right? This way. Free, by the way. Not personal ones, though. Come on over this way.
Just saying that there's 4
He was
guest houses, 2 on this side, 2 on that side, and that's one of the largest
So
ones.
The one, yeah, we were down on the other side of that. Now we're in the front.
South Terrace. This is at the Esplanade. It's a 1/4 mile walkway that circumnavigates the hill. And over here we have an Art Deco fountain.
So this is the main entrance if you were a guest here, coming up to the grand of the house.
The star of the show.
Fun fact that all the movie stars back in the day, since he owned all 30 newspapers, 8 radio stations, I don't know how many magazines, that if you didn't come here and you were invited as a guest and you were like somebody of in that world, like Hollywood, it would hurt your career. So when he invited you to come to this place, you showed up. Hey, you know why? I mean, come on, it's crazy. We're talking Charlie Chaplin. I mean, the list is mind-blowing.
Also people like Baron the Rothschild, the Shah of Iran, Joseph Kennedy and his son Jack Kennedy, the assassinated president, Edwin Hubble, after whom the space telescope is named, any number of A-list Hollywood people, Buster Keaton, Charlie Chaplin, Cary Grant. Cary Grant practically lived up here, David Niven, and on and on and on.
Oh Lord, that's insane. Look how thick that thing is. It's like, what? Oh my goodness. Makes me want to get a book.
So we are now in the social center of the hilltop. It's called the Assembly Room. Now, if you were invited up to the ranch by Mr. Hearst, you were definitely special. In fact, Hollywood back in the early 20s and 30s was divided between those who had actually been invited up here and those who had, it was really the hottest ticket in town. The only question is, how did you get up here? Mr. Hearst would actually send you instructions, and it goes something like this. Please get board my personal train in Los Angeles at night. My personal train has private sleeping cars and a dining car, and you will travel overnight by train, and you will arrive in San Luis Obispo in the morning. And from there, my private limousine service will drive you the rest of the 45 miles up to my castle. So my train, my limousine, my castle, first class all the way. Now, one thing Mr. Hearst didn't tell you was the last 20 miles was basically a dirt cattle trail. And if it rained, forget it. Now the ceiling is an interesting note. It's actually a Renaissance ceiling, 16th century, and yes.
So when you were done in the social gathering, you would descend into the dining room to eat. My goodness sakes. Oh my goodness. This is where they would do the evening movie after playing pool. And
Well, I'm amazed
Come on in,
this
have a
didn't
seat.
start till like 11 p.m.
these benches are cool. This is crazy.
What's holding this?
Come on in, have a seat.
Lights on the side.
This is early Hollywood.
Yeah.
I might have had a chance back then.
Block on the left and the New York Mayor Jimmy Walker on the right. Famous gossip columnist Llewellyn Parsons on the left, and the man with the bow tie is a man named Mr. Giannini, the founder of the Bank of America. Mr. Parsons, the gossip columnist, very famous. Mr. Giannini on the right. Famous film era star John Gilbert.
Thanks. This is great.
Appreciate it, man.
Even the teenagers liked it.
All right. That was an absolutely incredible tour.
Yes, we went on the Grand tour, the Grand Rooms tour, and they also have like upstairs and the cottages, kitchen tours. They have several different
So on the
options.
way down, she was like, I wish we would have got 2 different tours.
But we
So
could just
that's
come
a note. And here's the other thing. Unlike the Biltmore, that you are on with a guide the whole time. And it's a one-way tour. So if you're going to get your pictures and videos, you have to do it on the tour. No stopping, 1 hour straight. I mean, it was go, go, go.
I will say that I enjoyed that about the Biltmore and about the castle we saw out at Hard Island, that you're
Yeah.
kind of just able to kind of meander and walk around the grounds, and that was pretty cool. However,
You did get all the history and all the stuff here.
yeah, but just as far as castles, like this one blew my mind. This one blew my mind.
Because
I mean, the
it was-
Biltmore is amazing, don't get me wrong, and so is the Hart Castle one, but this one,
It's like the
my
heart,
gosh.
the heart of Hollywood and the birth of media and all that stuff. He was like the founder of it all in a way.
And all those
and to see-
publications
to see all the videos and pictures and the movies and stuff and the movie stars, I don't know, it's like this cool nostalgia because of the way it was preserved. It's so different.
Yeah, I would say, like, I mean, I love the Biltmore, like, it's beautiful, but then, like, you look at this and the architecture that came in from Spain and the tapestries, and I don't know, this was mind-blowing.
I didn't even know it existed. Does that
They're not surprised.
I know you're probably not surprised, but if you're like me, you didn't know this was here either. There's I think 1.2 million visitors come up here a year. The tour I think was $50 a person.
Yeah, and it wasn't just an hour from bus to bus, so like,
Yeah,
there's a movie that goes on afterwards. There's, cafe and gift shop and restaurant, but that castle,
Put it on your list. Put it on your list to do.
mind-blowing.
Mind-blowing. Are we off to do something else?
Yes, but I just want to swim in that pool.
Yeah, that ain't happening anytime soon.
Oh yeah, it's a museum now.
Yeah.
Right down from the 𝗯𝗵𝗵𝗶 Castle is an elephant seal viewing area. Let's check it out, Todd.
Apparently when you're in California, you are to go to see elephant seals viewing off the road. Are you excited yet? Are you excited? Just nod your head yes. Yeah, I know.
There's a huge one right there. Right there. Oh, look at them all over there. Yes, I'm like bringing a 10-year-old when it involves animals, obviously.
I just want you to know this is reason 365 why I don't really want to kayak in the ocean. These things are huge. I would die if something this big came up next to me.
They're just all across the...
Yeah, so this would be one of those things where Sheila would be like, let's go kayaking in the ocean.
See if we can see these
And then
guys.
we'd end up, I just know how our adventure would go. We would end up in a situation where we would go ashore where all these things are swimming and they'd be coming up next to us. And they would they just pop out of nowhere. I mean, look at that could be an issue.
We need to get wetsuits in order to do that. We need some wetsuits.
And then I'm just shark bait because I look like one of these seals floating in the water. Yeah.
No, they're pretty cute.
Well, what's that mean? Kind of reminds me of Chipotle burritos.
What?
I think these animals are Chipotle burritos of the ocean for like killer whales and
You know what
great
I think?
whites. They're the Chipotle burrito snack preferable for carnivores.
I think what that means is you're just hungry. It's time for
Yeah,
lunch.
I need to go get it, but that's what I look at. I see them as big, or tamales. They could be tamales, but pretty good size.
That means that there's got to be great whites around here somewhere, right? These guys
yeah,
are food.
You know, they're food source, all right. We all like the ice cream man, but never once did I think of a tamale man coming through. Very nice touch. We should order some one of these times just to see.
I'm sure they're delicious.
I'm sure they are delicious. Today, the wind's kicking up. Is your bike not charged?
Charged it.
Oh, and we're gonna go on a bike ride.
Yeah,
It's
Todd
about
wants to see me pedal, obviously.
2 miles to get to where we're gonna go onto the beach before the winds really kick up. So we're gonna go check it out. Can you tell Sheila is all
I'm already prepared.
she's bundled up. Oh, and it's June, almost June. That's funny. All right, let's. I love hearing that tamale horn. Okay, let's go. Vámonos.
Live a little.
Okay, we made it to Oceano Dunes. It's about a little over 2 miles to get here. So everyone's bringing in like their ATVs and everything to go out on the dunes. You do not need a pass, the $5 pass, if you're just taking your electric bikes. And everyone's getting stuck down here, so we should go down and check it out.
Is that a bus on the beach?
That is a bus on the beach. I feel like we're in a sandstorm. Are you ready to venture out without getting run over? And
Just letting you know,
the sand's super soft.
Sheila's not having fun.
You're not having fun?
No. I got
What?
sand in my teeth, sand in my eyes. It's windy, it's cold.
Sheila doesn't like to be dirty either. She doesn't like that. So it is pretty windy. It's gonna get really windy. Oh, he's kite surfing. He's killing it.
That's awesome.
It's gonna get really windy today. And so we came out early.
You're not eating and I'm crunching. There's something crunchy.
All right, let's go do this. We can go see the kite surfer maybe. See that minivan? I bet it gets stuck. This is a soft, soft sand. People are getting stuck down here all over the place. So.
Don't let me go.
You can camp out here from this one entrance. You can go a mile up and there's camping. But other than that, you can't camp out here. Super windy day today. Oh, and there's a bus behind me. I don't know, is there passing lanes on the beach? Maybe, I don't know, I'll pull over. I don't know the rules. What are the rules?
In your arms and survive. I'm still a disaster. Rock bottom and below. I'm yours for the asking. Where
You know the rules of passing and stuff? Are there rules on the beach? For driving?
I don't know. I live in Kansas.
We don't live in Kansas anymore. A lot of people are stuck though. Hey, there's one of those truck tent camper things. Here. There's a... I want a Hummer.
They rent them over there.
They rent Hummers?
Yeah.
They rent Hummers. Oh, let's move. We're gonna get wet.
Don't let me go.
It's on a Jeep. Not on
Oh,
a
it is
truck.
on a Jeep.
Come, my love, my morning light. Everything's gone.
So apparently there is a ton of people renting ATVs and stuff to go out and just mob on these dunes. They're everywhere. This is wild.
Everything's gonna be alright. Come, my love, my morning light. Everything's gonna be alright.
It's a little windy, but it's kind of cool to see how other people are using their RVs. Here comes a whole Jeep parade too. Sheila's like, I'm ready to go back. It's too windy. Are you ready?
Look at my shoes.
Well, I can't help you with what your shoe selection was. I didn't plan on this either. It's just way too windy. Everyone's getting buried and stuck in sand dunes and it's nuts. Are we having fun yet? Are we having fun? No, no, this is not Sheila's fun time. All right, we got 4 miles back. Woo! It's a little peppery. Here's your sand tip. Let a lot of air out of your tires before coming. Have fun! What did we learn?
Not to let Todd schedule adventures.
I'm a bit worn out too. I feel wind burnt. I feel
No, hot sand is my favorite. How far is it to the ocean? Let's do it, Todd.
no.
Look at those people clear over there.
We can't leave this video without at least talking about where we're at in the RV park.
Look at all the sand.
We're at Pacific Dunes Ranch RV Resort, right?
Yes, it's an Encore property.
It is an Encore property. So
Woo!
I took the drone up. She didn't know, but I took the drone up and flew this whole thing. So we thought we'd just go on a little walkabout before we end up. This is cool though.
Under the palm trees in the California sun.
Walking in the sand.
Sand
Takes some effort.
The ocean pond is right over here.
We're not doing the ocean, Sheila.
Over that hill.
It is so far. It is so far. Remember, we were just on the bikes, and the bikes, we were going through everything, and that's past these, and then all of the people on the ATVs. So, yeah, we're not doing the ocean.
It's just over this hill, right?
No, it's not. It's over like 20 hills. No, stop. We're stopping. We got to end this. They don't want to go on this traipsing through the dunes.
I'm sure they do. Just shake your head.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. I don't care if you shake your head. All right, so Pacific Dunes Ranch RV Resort is pretty cool. I will say they pack you in really tight, but the park's really good. We've been here only a few days. This is like a stopover to our next adventure. And
We've been here 4 days. We were going, you can, right here on the ranch, they have horses. We were gonna go horseback riding.
I'm out of breath. Yes. We didn't get to do horseback riding because they said they didn't have a horse that could hold over 200 pounds. And your boy Todd apparently needs to lose some weight.
No, they just didn't have enough horses.
Oh.
They didn't have a
But
horse.
you didn't spin it that way.
No,
You said,
no.
hey, how much do you weigh? And I said, like 208. And you're like, oh yeah, well, they don't have a horse that'll hold you.
That's what they said. I was trying to help you right now. They said, we don't have very many horses. We don't have any that'll hold 200 pounds.
You look like an Eskimo right now. Like, it's not that cold.
The wind is kind of chilly.
It is chilly. So if you're out this way, we're in Oceano, California, right?
It's an O, Oceano. Maybe
Oceano? I don't know. You have to search that. We're bad with those things. That's okay.
I want to see what's over this hill.
We're not going over the hill. I'll show you the drone footage of everything, and you'll understand why we're not doing that.
Okay, how about just to the top?
I'm gonna sit
Of the
on
hill.
this dune, and I'll wait for you to get up
How about
there.
just to the top of the hill? We can watch the sun go down.
No, I'm not going to the top of that hill. You know how high that is? That's like a 12-story building.
Okay, what else did you want to tell them before we say goodbye?
Obviously, I'm going on a hike, but not for very far. I'm not. So until next time, like, comment, subscribe. Be a doer of all those things so you can see if your boy Todd makes it to the next video, apparently.
Oh, we are going on a hike in the next video.
Oh, goodness sakes.
It's hiking season,
No,
people. It's
yeah,
hiking
yeah, no, we're done.
Okay, well,
All right.
why are you walking this way with me?
I'm gonna sit on this dune. Thanks for tuning in. We
these
do
people.
appreciate it. Yeah, look at the people. They're coming
They're
from.
wet,
They're
so they found the ocean. It's just over here.
No, they're not wet.
Yeah, he is.
They got sand on it because they were. We've got to wrap this up. So I'm gonna just say, we'll see you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, so you'll be able to see when we post the next video and to see if I made it out alive. There, we'll do that. With all that being said, we're out. Sheila, stop! Seriously. Seriously. I'm serious. I'm not doing it. I am not. I'm not doing it.
I thought you were going to say we're out.
We're out. Goodbye.